Yeah, welcome back. I'm just getting my smoker ready. I use a DigiQ DX2. Yeah, I'm going to keep it lit for about 10 minutes. Should be good. So basically what this does, I'm going to plug this in to the blower, and then that other probe is going to go into the pit, so I'm going to be able to measure the temperature of the pit here, and then I'll just keep it, and then basically I'll set the temperature, and I'll show you how to do that later. This is a pretty awesome unit. It'll get the temperature of the smoker within 1 degree, basically stoking the fire for you. Oh, it looks like the coals are ready. So here we go. Here. Just gonna spread them on here. That. Back on there. Just gonna spread these on here. These vents are wide open, so I'm going to get this thing screaming hot. Alright, this is going on. And plug the probe in. I'm plugging the pit probe in. Go ahead and turn it on. 78 on that right now. So what I'm going to do, I'm not hooking the blower up yet because the fan will kick on as it's climbing, and then, so basically I'm just getting it really hot. I'm going to turn on the Maverick and then turn on this. We'll see how close they are. It's up a little bit from the other one, and so it's reading 86 for the alligator clip and about 83 for the other one. It's going to fluctuate, so I want to put the lid on right now. So right now the temperature is about 111 already. Right now we're just getting the coals going, so it'll be just a little bit. I'm going to get it about 300 degrees because every time you take the lid off you lose about 30 or 40 degrees, and I don't want to be having to mess with temperatures while the ribs are on. So we can go inside for a little bit and I can monitor it. The temperature is about 140. So yeah, we'll just come out here in a little bit whenever it's close to 300 degrees. I'm going to go in and get the ribs ready. It's pretty nice being able to watch the temperature wirelessly. So we're getting closer. It's about 240 degrees. I'd like to at least get that thing up to about 300. Then I'll take the lid off and then I'll put in the meat here. Alright, well the ribs are getting ready to go on. I've been in the refrigerator all night. That coffee rub. I'm just brushing this just to make it a lot more even, so we don't have chunks and stuff in there, and that looks really good. So that was the Weber coffee rub. I'm just going to top this with my own rub that I make. Not real thick, it's just a real light powder. It is good. There's some sugars in here. You You can't hardly see it, it's just gonna melt right into that. That's ready to go. Local butcher here in town. So this is the, see the green pepper. This is the one made with beer, so let's go do this. Off to the Fielder fire pit. Right here. I won't look at this for at least a couple hours. So now, we obviously lost some temperature, but I'm gonna plug the blower in, the fan, and close these almost all the way down, not quite. Close this a little bit. So the fan just kicked on. So right now I'm gonna set the pit temperature. And I can go up, so I'm gonna cook these. About 220 for a couple hours. And that's where it's at right now. And so the fan will stoke that to that temperature. This is what I'm going to use today. It's really tasty. I'll just get a few out. I'm going to do about 50-50 cherry and apple. Now I'm going to do it. So right now I'm going to add this. Spread them. Get a good one now, and then I'll finish it later. All right. Looking good. Now it's just the waiting game. Right, perfect well on it. We're good to go. Low and slow, baby. Yeah, we're about an hour in. I'm gonna do this pretty quick. Those are the brats. That's it. We'll see you in another hour. $2.25 is a sweet spot. Now it's time to spritz these again. That's a nice color. Look at that. So we'll come out and grab those in a second. I'm gonna grab the sausages. Those look good. Yep, we're done. Sausages are done. I'm not sure which one's which, but I'm gonna test them. Oh, there you go. That is goodness right there. This is the beer one. That is tasty. That is good. This should be the green chili one. Yep. Good. This is the best stuff. This is what I'm going to base the ribs in. It's Head Country. It's out of, I want to say Ponca City, Oklahoma. It's the bomb. Just going to pour a little bit in here. So we're going to go out and take a look and see if it's time to start basting yet. We're about 20 minutes out. I'm going to go ahead and baste it with some barbecue sauce, some Head Country. Looking really good. You can see the bark on it. That's what you look for. So I'm just gonna baste this. Let it kind of melt in there a little bit. So about 10 minutes like this. I'll actually do this a couple of times. See you in 10. So I'm actually going to let it rest for about 15-20 minutes. I'm just going to put it in a container here. Perfect. Smell the cherry and apple. I'm just not tight, just because I don't want it to cook anymore. So I'm just gonna put that on there, and we'll cut into it in a sec. Well, it looks like we're done with them. I'm gonna taste them now. Here we go. Sticky ribs. Perfect. Very tender. Until next time, come join me at the fire pit, Gilman's Fire Pit.